welcome back to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Link and Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. First and foremost, I want to say big up to my man Shaku, aka Artificial, aka Abstract, for the hat and the ting them there. See, I bought it myself, so people thinking man got it for free and sponsoring man, it's not the case. I support man's business and obviously I believe in what man's doing and all of that. So big up to my man, my G Shaku, aka Artificial. Don't copy it, shopartificial.com. But anyways, how you all doing out there? Hope everything good, shway, crispy, RE, and you know what you're usually here for, the linking and the tinging, so let's get on to it. We come to Tay. Tay says, together we could meet or video call soon after matching to prove our non-catfish intentions. Well, obviously, listen, man, I don't want to be doing the catfish thing. Don't want to see Neve be rolling in with, Cammy. That's going to be mad. Do you know what I mean? If that happens, it's not going to be happening to man. So obviously, I need to know first and foremost that you're a real person. We're going to do a video call and all them ting them there before we even do the meetup stuff, because I need to know that you're real and you're legit. Do you know what I mean? Legit boss Sasha Banks and all of that. Do you know what I mean? I need to know that you're legit, the real deal, the real McCoy, all of that. Another night, another dream, but always you and all of them ting them there. She says also catching flights and catching feelings, which is good as well. But as I said, first and foremost, we've got to prove that you're the real deal. Some other people I like to do the lion thing, you know what I mean? Not the Lion King, the lion thing. Do you know what I mean? Where they pretend that there's something when they're not. Do you know what I mean? Just finesse, doing all the Bruno Mars stuff, dripping in finesse and all of that. Cheating their man to get what they need and what they deserve and all of that, as they think in their mind. But what they deserve is to be left there on the roads, feeling like they're a stack of, all potatoes gone wrong and that. Watch out for them when them there. Bad girl them, and I don't mean like Rihanna, I just mean pure bad intentions. But anyways, next thing, she's 36, she's 5'9", and says she's Christian. 5'9's a bit tall, so the head's might reaches the chest and all that, but you know what? See what more she's saying. She says, my simple pleasures, you, hopefully. Now, how does she know that? Do you know what I mean? We might not gel, we might not connect and all that. She's being hopeful though, like the Twister song. Hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Let this music and use it, let it chase you away. And be hopeful, hopeful, and we'll make your way. I know it ain't easy, that's okay, cause we're hopeful. All of them ting them there. But yes, she says she's looking for a Christian, someone who's open to travelling, said has a driving license and passport is a must. It's 2023 and we're grown. First and foremost, I've got to say to her, not everyone's grown. Do you know what I mean? We're grown in our own different ways. Some people obviously live in the town of the LDN, where obviously you can use all different methods of transport. There's underground you can use, there's bikes you can use, there's buses you can use. So if you're in that situation and the petrol prices are rising really high, what is the point of driving around with this whole ULEZ thing, loud out? Do you know what I mean? They're doing the whole charging, congestion charging that. Leave it out. I'm first and foremost, I'm like, that's just taking the PIC. Do you know what I mean? You're taking the biscuit, and that's what it is. Because for me, first and foremost, that puts me off even thinking about going to get a car. Because all of that, it's just long. Do you know what I mean? Having to go and then fill it up, and then it's costing man an arm and a leg. Do you know what I mean? And man is not on the case where man's afforded all of that to be doing the car journeys and that. Bike it is. Simple rolling on the two-wheel thing gets me to and from where I need to go if it's not that far. If it is far, it's a bus or a train thing. She needs to grow up herself. But anyways, we move on. I don't mind travelling though. Travelling's cool. She says, someone who's practiced good hygiene pre-COVID and still does. So listen, I can do the hygiene thing once in a while. I'm not saying, all the time. There's times a man could be a bit messy. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm not talking about the footballer. I'm talking about in general terms where I can just be doing the lazy pig in the shit stuff. Do you know what I mean? Excuse my French and all of them things. Si vous plaît, je ne sais quoi and all of that. Do you know what I mean? It's mad there. But it's one of those reasons why that you're comfortable in your own environments. People say that's dirty, Randy. You're a dirty boy. Yes, I am a dirty boy at times. I'm dirty for the wrong reason with the gal then. But you know what I mean? Dirty, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Christina Aguilera stuff. Gotta get dirty, wanna get a little bit woody, all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Apart from that, for Tay, there's too many talks and too many stuff that she's asking for. She seems like she's not really looking to contemplate that. So she doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me. Just going to be a no for Tay. We come to Zoe. Zoe says, I'm looking for someone to take me out of the street. Wow. She actually said that. I can't believe I've actually heard that. I can't believe it's not butter right there. Literally, that right there is a slippery slope. You don't want to go on that. Do you know what I mean? Because one intentions is a bad ride. And believe me, you know what I mean? She's out there doing the big pimping stuff, the reverse Jay-Z and all that. It's mad out here. Do you know what I mean? So now, listen, y'all of them can have fun and that. But when you're out there, you know, talking about you're in the streets and that, that's a bit mad still. You know what I mean? Peaky like the blinders and all of that. I'm not looking for a girl that has too many vast experience with all the man them on the block. Do you know what I mean? And the man them in the next block and the man them in the next block after that. Allow that. Do you know what I mean? That's a long situation right there. It's a bad situation. Do you know what I mean? Like the Elton John song with Blue and all of that. It's a bad situation and it's getting more and more absurd. You know what I mean? For her, sorry is not the hardest word. Sorry just seems to be a word she says to get her own ways. And to do her things like that. Do the whole sloppy stuff and all the sloppy joes and all them things and that. Madness still and sadness too. Because I ain't going anywhere near this. But, you know, see what more she says. She's 28, she's 5'3", and that's all it says there. She says, we're the same type of weird, if you pour milk first, cereal second. Listen, I don't do them ting them there. This already is going down a bad path, and I really ain't interested anymore. So there's no point me even saying anything. Let's just move on. You are getting a big X from me, and I'm not talking about the Twitter stuff. I'm talking about me deleting your ass and moving on. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I'm saying some words this time that usually I wouldn't say on, you know, this whole account thing. But listen, Twitter not saying Twitter, but yeah, YouTube want to lock man off. Do what you have to do in it. Is what it is. Find another place to go and express my views, express myself, you know, like the NWA and that. Express yourself, ding 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 ding. Express yourself, all of that. All right, we come to Wendy. Now, Wendy is obviously, it says she's from Amsterdam. She's put typical Sunday, she's written it in Dutch. This is supposed to be English thing, man. It's checking for girls in England. This is what I don't like sometimes. Y'all them from different countries putting England down because they want to try and move to her. Listen, she's a good looking girl, I'm not going to lie to you. But speak English. I'm not going to be rude in that. But when you're putting down in your bio that you're looking for a person in another country and that, you need to be speaking English. Not this whole, you know, all of that. All of that. Do you know what I mean? You can't be on them vibes because I don't know what you're saying. You know what I mean? I haven't studied, you know, the Dutch stuff. Do you know what I mean? Only Dutch thing man's knows is going to the dam and getting a bit of the cheese and that. You know what I mean? The whole endo stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about the Japanese footballer that plays for Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. But let's see what more she's saying, if I can even read it. She's 30, it says, and that's it. She's 5'2", and she's from Kinder Surprise, I'm just going to call it, because it's like Kinder Overpang. Yeah, you just call it Kinder Surprise. That's where she's from. So she's in the Easter egg, she does the Kinder Surprise stuff. But it's mad, I can't read anything else she's saying. It's just one thing she says, being loyal. And that's the only thing I said. So she's doing the Georgia Steele stuff, the reverse Georgia Steele. To be honest, loyalty at this point of time is speaking the English language. And I haven't seen much of that in your profile. I've just seen one language there, and that's 2 words, being loyal. That doesn't spark me with any real optimism and all of that. Do you know what I mean? You might be a beautiful painting, and you know what I mean? Man probably want to do the painting with you and all of that. But let's be real. Do you know what I mean? You ain't speaking the word of the language that man is speaking here. So I don't know what you're on. Do you know what I mean? You said 2 words, and that 2 words ain't going to fly with me. We're not going to be doing the airport stuff. We're not taking off. Do you know what I mean? Instead, you're doing the taking back. and I'm taking away my love from you because I don't want none of that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, she's done out here, Wendy. Wendy can go and do the Williams and do the talk show and that with other people. She ain't doing it with me. We come to Chinwe. Chinwe says, the one thing I'd love to know about you is last song you saved on Spotify. I can't even remember. To be honest, I could tell you the stuff that I did listen to today was some Alternate, Set You Free, big tune. Set You Free, ding 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 ding. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. My heart is doing me. Oh, baby, love could set you free. All of that. Do you know what I mean? Alternate, type it up. You'll be able to do all that. Before that was Pretty Green Eyes in the corner of my mind. Yeah, never have to be alone. All of that. So I was listening to tune them there. There's a mashup of tune man listens to. Do you know what I mean? Grooves in the heart. All of that. Grooves in the heart. Grooves in the heart. Grooves in the heart. All of that. So yeah, man was listening to them tunes when man was having a shower. So still, when the tune them come on, man just jams with it. Do you know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson stuff. Jam, it ain't a jam, a basketball thing, jam. All of that. So yeah, a bit of drawl came out there. Man's doing the spitting Michael Jackson stuff. It just literally comes out like that. Jam. You know what I mean? So yeah, 3255. She's a senior digital marketing manager and all of them team them there. So she's spiritual in that, and that's all it says there. Let's go down and see what more she's saying. She says, I'll brag about you to my friends if you enjoy Tiny Desk concerts as much as I do. So obviously the last one I saw a bit was the Usher one when he was doing the weird dance and all that, you know what I mean? Which was turned into a meme and that, but I ain't really seen much of them, do you know what I mean? But it is what it is there. Let's just move on. Concerts man's gone to, as I said, the last one I went to was the Yasin Bay one, and that was back in the days, like it's probably about 5-something years ago. It was yeah. So man don't do all of them crowd stuff too much, you know what I mean? Garage Rave was the last one I went to like about a year ago, so for the birthday and that, I mean plus, so it's 2 years ago actually. So did that. The Garage Rave was all good, you know what I mean? Listening to the funky house garage stuff. Garage girls now all around the clubs, many different girls in the club. Garage girls are so fine, they always blowing my mind. All of that, do you know what I mean? Garage girls and all that. Do you know what I mean? But big up the garage sounds, man loves them too. Do you know what I mean? Okay, what she says, to me, relaxation is watching a slow political drama whilst eating Rice Krispies. Grown yet childish, she says. Listen, I don't mind some of the political dramas. Listen, obviously, man tried to watch that Trigger Point show, the first season. Listen, it was long, let's be honest there. Just dragged on too long. Didn't get to the action soon enough, so man quit the programming. It's simple as. Sometimes you need to get to the point with me, and that's it. If you don't get to the point, I'm kind of really disinterested, and I don't really want to deal with that anymore. It's on a long vibe, and man is not on the vibe that I'm on, so I might as well just leave it out. So, and that's what it is there. Okay, but listen, Rice Krispies, cool. I mean, man has cereal as well. I mean, listen, I like to eat on the oats and the nuts stuff. That's what man likes to eat. Pause all of that for the nuts thing, but man likes to eat oats and that. So that's what man's on in terms of cereal vibes. But yeah, apart from all that, for Shinwei, I might have said that wrong. Shinwei, all of that. So I'm summarizing. Nah, it's going to be a no for me. The one picture I saw kind of ruined the vibe for me, so I was like, yeah, man has to turn that off still. But anyways, Katrina, we come to her, what she's saying. She says, this year, I really want to surf and not get seasick and throw up. It's a bit peaky. If you're getting seasick, then you shouldn't be surfing. It's just as simple as that. Because if you're doing the whole surfing in the motion, why don't you just go and surf on a man's, groin and that? Do you know what I mean? It's the best way to do the surfing instead of getting sick. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real on that. All right. She's 27, 5'7". She's a product analyst. What more she's saying? I'm weirdly attracted to bum chins. Man don't have a bum chin. The man has a bum, but no chin. Do you know what I mean? Well, I have a bit of a chin, but it's not like the chin with the bum stuff on there. Do you know what I mean? I don't find that attractive in a girl as well. If a girl has a bum chin, it looks a bit like a builder's ting. Do you know what I mean? She's doing a builder's job on that. Don't want to be there is someone that works on a scaffolding and that. That's mad. Or dating someone like that. It's a bit peaky still. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. How would you rate your eyebrows? She says weak or bushy. Decent, I'd say. I don't really just cream it. You know, simple creaming. Man don't pay attention to eyebrows like that. This is obviously when man comes to the shaving thing. If I want to do a little pattern or a line thing, then cool. But I'm not disinterested with all of that. That don't impress me much like Shania Twain. So yeah. Okay. And that's all from Katerina. Trying to summarize. It seems like she has a dog in the picture. Man's not a fan of these big dogs that she's got. So, and the hiking stuff, man is not going to be doing the hiking. Count me out with that. I'm not a hill man. I don't like climbing up hills. So, for them reasons alone, it's going to be a no for me. We come to Enna. Enna says, my simple pleasure is taking time to eat and having enough sleep. Well, that's good. That's important. Take time to eat dinner, breakfast, lunch. Do you know what I mean? And sleeping is good as well. It's good for the soul and all that. Man, don't get enough myself, but you know what? It is what it is. It's good that someone else is getting enough sleep and you're ready to go recharging the batteries and you're ready to go again. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. Ready to go right now. Green light and all of that. Give me the green light. We can go all night. Ready to go right now. Ready to go right now. Alright, she's 35, 5'3". She works in a hospital. Big up to her and the NHS nurses and all of that for working, you know, at the periods of time when they're working. It's stressful. I don't know, but I've heard it is. I've seen the hustle and bustle when I've been in there. So it's a bit mad still. She says sorry, let's rewind again. Rewind. Alright. She says wear the same type of weird if you play video games, love watching Marvel movies and series. She's already giving me a smile on my face. I like that already. Do you know what I mean? Doing the whole Joker stuff. Let's put a smile on that face. You know what I mean? She's giving me the smile on that. So man is already feeling I'm a bit interested in her. Do you know what I mean? But let's see what more she's saying. She could be a Decepticon in disguise. Do you know what I mean? Doing the whole Transform stuff. You know what I mean? Doing the Megatron stuff, you know. Tricking me thinking that she's all good when she's a bad girl and that. And I'm not talking about the Rihanna stuff, as I said. But yeah, she said, I'll fall for you if you find it pleasurable staying at home to snuggle up and spend time with me. She seems like a cool chick. Do you know what I mean? Down to earth, relaxing. I haven't really got a bad thing to say about her right now. She's rolling in the deep stuff like Adele. And right now, I'm feeling the vibes and all that. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hand. And you played it to the beat. All of that. There's a fire starting in my heart. All of that. So yeah. Right, what more she's saying? That's it. So that's generally it. She seems like a cool chick. And, you know, she's going to get a yes from me. You know what I mean? I'm going to just respond and say, would love to snuggle you any day. Keeping it with a bit of the Riz there. Do you know what I mean? Coming with the Riz stuff. But yeah. Yes, put that there. Love to snuggle with you, like Chris Brown and all that. You know. With you anyway. With you, girl. With you, hey. I need you, boo. Gotta see you, boo. Hearts all over the world tonight. Hearts all over the world tonight. We come to Jennifer Rose, who's got a big bunda. Let's see what Jennifer Rose is saying. She got the rose. and the cure and the clothes and all of that. Tried to make it rhyme. It sounded bad, but yeah, it is what it is. There. Let's hear what she's saying. She got the voice note Ting. So let's hear what the voice note is saying.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off by saying I am not a catfish. I am 100% real. And yeah, to the question, try to guess what my favorite flowers are.
Rose. It's pretty much simple. Rose. You put it there, Jennifer Rose. I'm sure it's a rose. You're wearing red. Pretty much self-explanatory. Some people usually say I'm not a catfish. Actually, might be a catfish because you don't need to say that. Do you know what I mean? You can just simply say, "Hi, I'm Rose. I'm Jennifer Rose, and this is me, and I like this, and this is what I like. Yes, this about me. What do I like? Flowers and stuff." But yeah, you're going on a mad one there by saying I'm not a catfish. That makes me think you are a catfish. But let me see what more saying. As I said, the one that looks, Bootius Maximus there, you know what I mean? The bootay, do you know what I mean? Doing all that. Sending man doing different things, you know what I mean? Not the underpants stuff, but, making man feel in the feelings now, in the feelings like Drake. Key, do you love me? Are we riding? I am never hit all of that, do you know what I mean? But yeah. So the best way to ask me out is by sending me flowers. She wanted to do the sweet female attitude stuff. I give you flowers in the pouring rain. Living without you is driving me insane. I bring you flowers to make your day. La la la, all away. Oh baby, yeah. She's 29. She's 5'6". Works at tech support. What more is she saying? Dating me is like having the best of both worlds. See, from the face to the back end, it's shining brightly. Shine bright like a diamond. Do you know what I mean? Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright tonight, you and I are beautiful like diamonds in the sky. All of that. So yeah. So the random fact I love is there is still unconditional love. For real. But yeah. I mean, listen. Yeah, she got the goodies. Like Ciara stuff. Just my goodies. My goodies. My goodies. Not my goodies. You know what I mean? All of that. So listen, yeah, I just gotta say, yeah. Do you know what I mean? For real, I'm just gonna respond and say some things man's thinking. Okay, I'm gonna respond to there's still unconditional love. So let's see if we can make that a possibility. You know what I mean? Going with a bit of the risk stuff. Yes, make that a possibility. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Just me and you. Now. You and you. Now. It takes two, baby. Alright, well that's that, guys. Because it takes two, baby. Just me and you. Because that is that for this episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting. Big up obviously the site, that man obviously does the Lincoln Ting on, which is Hinge. So obviously you can profile that. So other dating sites are available. So you can go and check them out too. But this is what man uses for obviously the Lincoln Ting purposes. But enough of me waffling on all of them ting them there. Appreciate you guys obviously checking out this episode. If you're feeling it, you know what to do all below, all of that. You know what I mean? Peace, love, unity. That's the wrong one. You know what we usually do when we finish here? As I said, these things happen. Link out, deep. Link out, deep. Oh, link out. Check out my boy, Artificial.